In today's video, I am sharing with you all of the pages that I colored in February of 2025. Are you ready? Let's get into it. The first page that I have is a page from Tiny World's Pocket Pets. Here it is. This is a page that I did with Miss Sherry. I used Staedtler colored pencils, and I also used some gel pens for this. Let me bring it up so you can see. I kind of messed up when I used my new fixative. I think I got the wrong fixative. I've been doing a little bit of research on it. I think I can use it for pencils, but I have to be very careful with how much I put on the picture. But anyway, this is it. I am pleased with how this turned out. I enjoyed coloring this page so much so that this book will be one of my project books for 2025, which means I'll be trying to complete this book. The next page that I completed is from Mythographic, Color and Discover, Voyage, illustrated by Joseph Catabang. This is the page, and I completed this page using Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils, and I switched over to using Arctics. And as far as the black around the border, I used the Sharpie Creative markers, and also I had added some Sparkle Pop on here. I don't know how well you can see Sparkle Pop because, well, I can't see it now. I actually sprayed my page with the fixative that I purchased. I think I got the wrong one. Jay Coloring, she was telling me that, you might have the wrong one, and I think I do. Yeah. But anyway, this is how it turned out. This is a buddy color that I did along with Ivy Pearl Clever Swirl. Okay, so this is it. At first, when I started coloring this, I did not like it, but as time went on and I switched over my pencils, I started liking it more. Also, in this book, I have another page that I'm working on, and that's how this looks. A whip. That's it for Mythographics Voyage. The next page that I colored is from Symphony of Cute Animals, illustrated by Kanoko Egusa. I did not fully complete this page because I still have some elements that I did not get to, but for the most part, I have the page completed. I used Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils on here, and also I have some Sparkle Pop here, little gold there. And that's about it. Still have a few elements that I need to complete, but overall, this is considered complete in my book. I enjoyed coloring this, and I would probably color it again a different way. Up next, I have some pages that I colored in Kingdom of Curious Creatures, also by Kanoko Egusa. I started coloring this intro page here, and I started out using pencils from Staedtler, and I think I switched over. I can't remember which pencils I switched over to here. In the center is the Sparkle Pop colored gel pens, I believe. No, it's not Sparkle Pop. It is Jelly Roll. Either way, it's a gel pen here, okay? Also, I started coloring this. So one thing you should know about this book, this is also on my list of books to complete this year, project book. So I've just been kind of playing around in here with little techniques that I've been learning along the way. And this is the page that I completed, and I used the Staedtler colored pencils. And I used the Norris, and I used the Design Journey. And I actually sprayed this page again with the with the stuff that I bought, which I don't think was a good idea, but you live and you learn. I enjoyed coloring this page. It took me some time to complete it, but overall, I'm pleased with it. I think it turned out great. Up next, I have a page and a half that I've completed in Enchanted Earth. This is illustrated by Melpomeni. The first page that I have that I completed is this one. This is probably the first page that I completed for the month. I think it turned out very nicely, and here's what I used to color it. I used Caran d'Ache Pablo colored pencils. I used Sakura metallic gel pens, silver. That's it. And this is how it turned out. When I started coloring on this one, I was trying to be creative with the sky and pretty much do some of the techniques that I've been working on. I think it turned out very nice considering. Yeah, I like coloring this page. I think it turned out okay. Now, the next page that I did in this book is with watercolor pencils, my Luna Stedtler watercolor pencils. I did not complete this page. I actually forgot about this page. And before I knew it, February was over and I have not finished it. But what I have so far, I think turned out quite nicely. Again, I use Luna color pencils from Stedtler, and the Luna pencils are watercolor color pencils. I think it's turning out well so far. And those are all the pages that I colored in this book, Enchanted Earth. Up next, I have Johanna Basford, Worlds of Wonder. And I completed these 2 pages here. This first page, I enjoyed coloring this so much. I felt like I was trying to bring these little desserts and fruit, all that stuff to life. I used Artisto colored pencils. And on this next page, I use my Hessian Ping pencils. And I love how both of these pages turned out. I especially love how this turned out. I wish I would have colored the background, but you know, I have a lot of time to do that because this is one of my books that I will be trying to complete this year. It's a project book. The next page that I have is from Magical Worlds by Johanna Basford. I completed this page. Take a look at it. Now, the background of this page was looking jacked up for sure, for real. But what I did, I grabbed some acrylic paint markers and I went to work. And this is how it turned out. I think for the pencils, I used Artisto color pencils. I think I was lazy this month about writing down things in my planner. I got a little bit behind with the planner work. I just started grabbing books and coloring. I also used a white gel pen and some gold gel pen as well in this illustration. Overall, I really enjoyed coloring this page, so much so that I decided that this also will be one of my books that I will be doing as a project book, which means my goal is to complete this book in 2025. We shall see. Up next, I have a page that I completed in cute chibi creature coloring by Phoebe, what is that? Im. And here it is, right here. I used my Cali Arts alcohol markers that I have, and this is how it turned out. I also used some gel pen. I think this is, I don't know. I used gel pen, and it says Sparkle Pop here at the bottom. So I have gel pen on the little bubble parts here. I enjoyed coloring this. I really, really did. This is a nice book to color in, especially if you want to work on using your alcohol markers. Yeah. Oh, you see, I used metallic, a silver for the eyes here. I was trying to be creative, huh? But yeah, I really enjoyed coloring this. Love this book so, so, so much. Up next, I completed a page from Scandinavian by Zena Shah. And here it is. Now, right here in the intro, this is not a completed page, but this is where I started playing around with my slicey pens from Pentel. And this is when I realized that I really like the slicey pens. I think that's how it's pronounced. But this is the page here that I completed using, I believe, Prismacolor. Yeah. But one, you see that right there? Yeah. I kind of messed the page up when I used the spray fixative that I purchased. Again, I think I bought the wrong one. But I also think that I just sprayed too much in one spot. And what you're supposed to do is just kind of spray very lightly, like a mist. At least that's what I'm thinking, so that I don't mess up my page. And that's what happened here, as you can see. I probably sprayed too much for too long in one spot. But this is how it turned out. This was really fun to color. I started out with a darker blue here, trying to make this area dark, a darker blue, and then make it light in the center with blue. And this is how it turned out. I used Prismacolor, and I also actually did use some Sparkle Pop, but they disappeared. I can barely see it. So what I learned is that I should not use the fixative spray that I purchased on pictures that have gel pen on them. I'm learning. I got the wrong thing. And yeah, so thanks again to JL Coloring for bringing that to my attention. That's all I colored in this book. I do believe this is a project book for me. So when I want to relax or whatever, I'll just start going on into this book coloring. Okay. But I do like how this turned out, even though I have an issue with the spray stuff that I sprayed on here. And I can see the Sparkle Pop here, but it's not as sparkly as it would have been if I had not sprayed it. And also, you should know too that I use my Prismacolor blending pencil to kind of get the, was it not blender pencil, but Prismacolor colorless pencil to smooth everything out so that there's not a lot of white space or the tooth of the paper showing. Okay, so that is the only page I completed in Scandinavian. And the last page that I have is from Mandalas Volume 2. And this is not a page that I plan to color. I only colored this page so that I could see how well the Tombow alcohol markers worked on the pages in this book that Miss Foxy has sent me. So this is a green mandala, and I use all of the green tones that was in that little pack that I had. So this is how it turned out here. I think I did a great job. Now this around here, these little dots, I just took the actual, it's not really dots, but you know, little lines. I took the darkest green, I believe, and I just kind of touched it, kind of hit it on the paper to kind of give it a different look. But this is it here. And guess what? Those are all the pages that I colored in February of 2025. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to drop it in the comment section below. Until next time, keep calm and keep coloring. Bye.